Welcome back, fellow Voyagers. In the last video, I said I was going to let you know how to obtain free Bitcoins. Unfortunately, there's some technical difficulties and it's not ready as of yet. So this video is one I previously recorded about the fundamental basic terms in crypto. Sorry for the robotic voice. It was one of my first recordings. Sorry, not sorry. So pay attention, learn a thing or two, and I'll make good on my promise in the next video. So let's just get into it. In today's video, we're going to do a review on cryptocurrency terms you should know if you're in the space. Please like and subscribe and leave me any questions or comments you may have in the comment section. I'll also leave a copy of these terms in the comment section for anyone that wants to study for the test. Just kidding. So without further ado, let's go over some of these terms. What is a cryptocurrency? I'm going to give you the dictionary definition, and then I'm also going to give you my definition. Cryptocurrency, dictionary definition. A cryptocurrency is a digital currency or token designed to work as a medium of exchange. It uses cryptography to secure and verify transactions on a blockchain. Cryptocurrencies are usually of a limited amount and cannot exceed its limited amount, unlike the US dollar, which can be printed infinitely by the US government. Essentially, cryptocurrencies are transactions in a database that no one can change unless specific preconditions are met. The first cryptocurrency known is Bitcoin. It was created in 2008 by a person under the alias Satoshi Nakamoto. My definition. Cryptocurrencies are pretty much self-explanatory. We are more and more progressing into a digital age. Paper money is over. In a few more years, the dollar will collapse and digital currency will rule. We are already using forms of digital currency via your credit cards, Apple Pay, Venmo, etc. We just need a more decentralized platform, and cryptocurrencies will fill that void. What is a blockchain? A blockchain is a growing record of transactions called blocks, which are linked using cryptography. These records are maintained across several computers that are linked in a peer-to-peer network. By design, a blockchain is resistant to modification of the data. My definition. Blockchain is the new internet. It is not just for cryptocurrencies. Soon, everything will be on the blockchain. Your groceries, where your clothes are made, and by whom, your TV programming, etc. Let's take a closer look at clothing. Say we only wanted to purchase a shirt we know is not made in a sweatshop, because if you're a human being, you'd probably be against sweatshops. The blockchain can tell you where your shirt processing began, where the button was made, who made the cloth, etc. It's really about transparency, efficiency, and accountability, and it helps us make decisions better. What is a Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency created by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. It is a limited, decentralized digital currency without any connection to a centralized bank or single administrator. It can be sent from user to user on a blockchain without interference from any government or anyone else for that matter. I did a whole other video on Bitcoin. Just click on the link above or in the description in the top right and check it out. Just my thoughts on how I think Bitcoin will take over the world. Altcoins. What are those? Altcoins, also termed alternative coins. These are all other cryptocurrencies that are not Bitcoin. A few of the first altcoins were Ethereum and Litecoin. My definition. Altcoins. If Bitcoin was the $100 bill, then Ethereum would have been the $50 bill, Litecoin the $20 bill, Ripple the $5 bill, and Tron the $1 bill, and so on. Proof of work, also called crypto mining, is a process in which transactions for various forms of cryptocurrency are verified and added to the blockchain digital ledger. Basically, a means of releasing new unreleased cryptocurrencies, usually requiring specialized and expensive software and equipment. Proof of stake. Proof of stake is a process by which block transactions are validated according to how many cryptocurrencies being held by the user. The users are rewarded by how long they hold the digital asset and the amount held. There's more of a benefit in staking. Staking eliminates the need to invest in costly mining equipment. It is more environment friendly because it is more energy efficient than proof of work, aka mining. In my opinion, proof of stake will be more sustainable and will be the future of Bitcoin mining. Now, just want to step back a little and just talk about some of these definitions and proof of stake and proof of work and centralized network and all these things. These are just synapses of what these things are for you to have a basic understanding. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your own blockchain or know all the mechanism of a blockchain. This is just standard basic information. So if you see it, you'll at least have an understanding of what it might be or what it is. Let's carry on. Centralized network. Dictionary definition. Centralized network is a network in which all of the power or decision-making authority lies with a small group or individual at the top. My definition. Centralized networks are similar to the central banking system we currently have in place in our economy. It's a system where a few wealthy bankers throw us peanuts after they take their unfair share. The interest that we currently receive from the savings banks is less than 0.5%. Not 5%, but 0.5%. You can earn more than that in one day with cryptocurrencies on a decentralized platform. Cryptocurrencies are here to balance the playing field. Decentralized network / exchange. In a nutshell, a network which operates without a central authority. Example, a blockchain. A peer-to-peer network collectively making independent decisions on the behalf of all the parties, sharing equal authority and transparency. Decentralization is the definition of cryptocurrencies and the blockchain system, taking away the power from the central bankers, the 1%ers, and sharing the wealth responsibly and equally to whoever chooses to understand and participate in the process, in my opinion. Coinbase. Coinbase is a US-based digital currency exchange that brokers the exchange of a limited amount of cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, and Litecoin with fiat currency. My definition. Coinbase is one of the few and one of the most popular cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. It is a US-based company and is usually the starting source for anyone that wants to get into cryptocurrencies. Up until recently, Coinbase was one of the few entities that the US allowed to exchange fiat for cryptocurrencies. And with that permission comes reporting obligations to the IRS. There's always a catch. Coinbase Pro is a little less popular. It's a more advanced professional cryptocurrency trading platform that brokers a lot more cryptocurrencies than Coinbase. We're not even going to go into that. We don't really use that often. Some people do. Some people don't. It's not really worth going over. Binance. What is a Binance? Dictionary definition. Binance is a global cryptocurrency exchange that provides a platform for trading more than 100 cryptocurrencies. Binance is considered the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world by trade volume. Unlike Coinbase, Binance has its own token, which is one of the better performing tokens in 2019. My spiel. Binance just recently started allowing its customers to purchase cryptocurrencies with their credit card or bank card. But as of the time of this video, they're still not allowed to do bank transfers, direct deposits, or wire transactions from bank accounts. So they're still not fully fiat ready, but they're getting there. And my take is, once Binance can do fully fiat exchanges, it's going to give Coinbase a problem, because Coinbase is a US-based company and they're more of a centralized network. Binance in that sense is a little more decentralized. So I think people would pretty much lean towards Binance if they had a fully fiat exchange system. So we'll just see what happens in the future. ICO. An ICO is an initial coin offering. It is the cryptocurrency version of IPOs, which are initial public offerings for stocks. In 2018, it was very popular. It was a very popular way for a new and upcoming cryptocurrency to fund their project. My definition. ICOs are less popular now, but in 2018 they were running like wildfire and got the attention of the US government. The government, namely the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, started cracking down on ICOs by placing restrictions and levying penalties and fines on companies involved in ICOs. The SEC's argument was that these ICOs were bypassing the securities registration process that stock IPOs had to complete. In essence, the SEC's standing was that ICOs were acting as stock offerings, but they weren't going through the process of what an actual stock offering would have to go through. So they cracked down on that. IEO, or Initial Exchange Offering. These are initial coin offerings on a cryptocurrency exchange such as Binance. It is pretty much an ICO but through an exchange. My spiel. IEOs are the new ICOs. The crypto world basically found a loophole around the government restrictions on ICOs by going through already established and compliant digital currency exchanges. IEOs, however, are generally safer and less likely to run off with your money. KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customers. A KYC is the process of institutions verifying the identity of their clients' investment knowledge and financial position. A KYC is basically the process where platforms like Binance and Coinbase, as examples, ask you to verify your identity by providing your personal identifying information, such as your full name, address, social security number, etc. Some platforms even go as far as asking you to provide a selfie with your ID or passport, or to upload a copy of your ID or passport to their database for validation purposes. This is to help with security, for one, and help the government know who you are. Unfortunately, I think that's where that is. It's not such a bad thing. At the end of the day, in order for cryptocurrency to become popular and worldwide, there has to be laws and there has to be some kind of government agency looking over cryptocurrencies so that people won't get taken advantage of and anyone could do whatever they want to do with no penalties. Let's move on. Crypto wallets. A crypto wallet is a program which stores the public and or private keys and can be used to track ownership, receive, or spend cryptocurrencies. My definition. Without going into super details, a crypto wallet is where you store your cryptocurrencies. There are variations of wallets. You can have an online/exchange wallet, like a Coinbase or Binance wallet. You can have a desktop wallet that is not on an exchange, but is connected to an external exchange. Mobile, that's self-explanatory. And last but not least, cold storage, which is the safest means of storing your cryptocurrency. It is not connected to any other exchanges and virtually impossible for anyone to access without your private keys. That leads into the next definition, private key. A private key is a cryptographic encryption that provides a user access to information encrypted on a public key paired with that unique private key. Yeah, I know that's a lot to take in. Public keys. A public key is a cryptographic encryption that can be publicly shared but can only be decrypted by the private key holders. My definition. Public and private keys. Without going into too much of the technology, private and public keys are a pair of keys that work together to store your data. It is similar to an email encryption in which you send someone an encrypted email which they cannot open unless they have the password which you created for that purpose. You'll probably hear these next definitions a lot. FOMO, the fear of missing out. FOMO is usually apparent when people see cryptocurrencies appreciating and they don't have any of that currency or they don't have enough. And they start FOMOing. They start having the fear of missing out, thinking that they're going to miss out on all these gains. So let me jump in now. FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD is usually how most people feel about cryptocurrencies currently. It's a new technology, so there are bound to be fear, uncertainty, and doubts. But don't let it pass you by. Get involved and learn about the future in the present. And knowledge is key. Having the knowledge and knowing more about something makes it less uncertain and reduces that fear. Next definition, pronounce HODL, spelled HODL, hold on for dear life. HODL is usually the term people use to say that they're holding this coin or cryptocurrency because they believe it will appreciate. So they're holding on for dear life. They're holding this because they believe in the project and they think in the future it's going to appreciate. That's what HODL is. Satoshi. A Satoshi is the smallest unit of a Bitcoin. One Bitcoin can be broken up into 100 million units. Each Satoshi is 100 million of Bitcoin. And if you see the decimals, it's about 8 decimals behind the zero. So even though there's only 21 million Bitcoins, that each Bitcoin can be broken up into 100 million units. That's why a Bitcoin, even though it's limited and it's 21 million units, it still can be used as a worldwide currency, and it can be accessible to everyone because it has so many parts to it. It could be broken up into so many units. And I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. And if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe, and let me know what you like or didn't like about this video. If you think there are any terms that I should add, if there's anything that you think I'm missing, if there's anything that you think I was wrong about, include it in the comment section. And always remember, support those who support you. Until next time, bon voyage.